love our land, love the sharp smell and free space of its fields and high blue sky overhead, and that special feeling when it comes to throw grains in soil. 'Cause we were born here. Sowing is our native special holiday that we inherited from our ancestors, without fancy dress and fuss. This is a holiday of a new birth, when the great wheel of life gets started again. It's just you, the Mother Earth and the sky. It's just your hands creating miracles. We cannot but to love our land. Do you know that there is an enormous inner strength hidden in everything around the world, which only needs to be discovered? There is 1,000 of warm-flavored breaths inside the seeds, and a talent within an ordinary boy that will change the world tomorrow. My father and I come from an old peasant family. He taught me everything that I know. He fostered my attitude to life. He is honest, he never gave bribes, and is terribly stubborn. We can argue at work all the time, but he never fails others. In childhood, I had a dream to make medicines for people. When I grew up, I felt sorry for our land. It is so generous. I wish if we took more care of it. There were several national standing institutes of plant protection in the Soviet Ukraine. So he traveled to all of them, collecting documentation, valuable recipes, taking the best from the old school. We are the ones who helped this creative force to be born. We helped the most beautiful miracle in the universe to be happened. The miracle of birth. When something alive appears from the tiny, lifeless seed, something that moving, growing and responding to your efforts. When your grain starts to reach for the sun, you just can't even imagine how much trouble it is facing, though we can settle them all, because we love our work. That's the thing. The bigger the harvest, the more happy people will be around. Once about 2001, the company started to work with agriculture. We were distributors, and then we came up with an idea to start our own production. Primarily, we made glyphosate-based herbicide to be used against weeds. Then we produced insecticides against Colorado beetles. He traveled around Europe, India, China, studied their production. Nobody understands all the details, quality, needs, risks as he does. I just wanted to prove that Ukrainians can produce no worse than others. At first, it was very difficult. Nobody took us seriously, but stubbornness inherited from my father helped in this case. In 2004, we started our own production, and in 2006 produced the largest range of plant protection products in Ukraine. And then the miracle comes through, the growth. At once, it immediately shows us differ from lifeless and reveals the effectiveness of our efforts. The growth on the fields, the growth of prosperity are the results of growth of our own strength and skills. Growth is a sure sign that you're on the right way. We are able to provide good growth. So why we should not love our work? Our company, just for a few years, has grown from a small group of companions to a large integrated business. A breakthrough took place in 2007. Now we have the best production in the industry. Everything for plant protection and complex liquid fertilizers, and even our own specialized containers are produced here. We thrive at an integrated approach and the best service in the industry. We deliver orders from door to door, like your favorite supermarket. In my practice, I employ only their products, just like other colleagues, because it's really not easy to grow something up. However, our creation has grown quickly and gives excellent results, because we know our job. During 15 years, our production has increased by 650%. Our products are used to process about 3 million hectares. It's like Israel or Macedonia. Just imagine an entire country sowed from border to border. Today, Ukravit is competing on equal terms with large multinational corporations. We received an international certificate of quality ISO 9001. We checked the quality 3 times. Quality of raw materials, production and ready products. Nobody else does so, as we are the only ones to have the local production and everything at hand. Ukravit is growing very fast. An excellent quality, the largest range of products and fair prices. Because they do everything in Ukraine. The efforts of each of us start another wheel of life. When the thing that you are doing helps others to do their work better, there are more and more satisfied customers, and I still cannot get used to it. They rank first in yields in their regions, and we, accordingly, produce more, enter new markets. That's what success means to me. Recently, we have built a new ultra-modern laboratory complex. Unlike large multinational corporations, we are not trying to make universal products for many markets. We succeed in the other way. We thoroughly investigate the local conditions and make a special product for them. This is marketing. You carve out a niche and become the best in it. You know that running agriculture is not easy, but it is much easier with Ukravit. Their tools make it possible to increase the yield by 30–50%. The higher the yield, the higher the profits. All this is done by ordinary people, Ukrainians, you and us. We choose specialists very carefully. What are we working for? We provide quality products to our customers and hence to the consumers. We teach farmers to spend money effectively and profitably. We try to care about the land and the consumer because our children eat what we grow. To invite guests to the table and treat them with the best gifts of our land was a matter of honor for our ancestors, and we are the same. After all, we know our job perfectly. They have the highest growth in the industry. It's a unique situation. It is generally considered to believe that local manufacturers always lose to global companies, but they found an excellent marketing model that allows them to take significant market shares from multinational companies. The situation is changing very fast. One day we will certainly be the first. We love our world. We have a dream. We want our children to live in a peaceful, prosperous world. We wish that people live honestly and work with pleasure. We wish that they live happy, get married and have children, and that none of them would ever know hunger. We help the land to give all that it can. We help to grow wonderful yields and therefore the business of our clients. We grow together with them because we have a mission. From ancient times, the son took it from his father and, when the time came, passed to his children. This mission is to feed people. Today, we work to make tomorrow's harvest generous, to make our children proceed what we had inherited long time ago. and it will be like this forever. Let's grow together.